Welcome to Dramas TV. Smash that like and subscribe.
I put this on my dead daughter. I put this on my mama. On my mama. This girl had my house rated with CPS. They said on the motherfucking audio, Precious got the tape. You know Precious received things, and they said that, and they called CPS
Yeah.
and called the detectives on me. Narcotics had me and my kids at the narcotics office, asking my kids had they ever seen me with drugs, searching my cabinets, everything. This girl had my house fucking raided, my fucking apartment. This what happened. She didn't know my apartment number, so CPS went to my grandmother's house. And they told my grandmother they need to search the house. And my mama said, I'll show you where she stay. And my mama led them to my house and let me know they was on the way and get ready for them to search. They made me sit on my bed. They made my daughter sit on her bed. They made Bubba sit on the couch. And they made JoJo sit in the kitchen. And they questioned each one of us about drugs, okay? CPS came, the police was there, they was walking around my shit, fucking with my medicine, all kind of shit. And Ebony thought that shit was funny. Ebony have did some ferocious ass shit. And I was Brandon's friend during the time. So Brandon wasn't my enemy during the time, okay? Brandon came through. He wrote a letter to try to get me out of it. He wrote the police. He wrote all these people a letter. And I think I still got them in my iPad to let them know I am the CEO Keyz. Half of the things they do are what's that he be saying, y'all? What's that y'all be saying? Entertainment purposes
And
only. When
yeah.
Ashley, I ain't gonna lie, he lied for me. He said when Ashley pulled up on Lee Ebony, it was for entertainment purposes only. We joke, we do stunts. The corporation is this and that and that and that. And that's how I be half of my CPS cases because Brandon wrote those type of letters, okay? Brandon also talked to the police. Ebony cousin Cree talked to the police and let them know that Ebony did a false call on me. Precious all talked to the police. That's why I can't just disrespect Precious as much as people want me to because Precious even must talk to the police to let them know that I don't do drugs or sell drugs and I wasn't doing stuff to my kids and doing fellatio and all that shit, okay? Precious really looked out for me a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? To keep my kids in a fucking house. Cherie looked
Yeah.
out for me. Nicole looked out for me. It's a lot of people looked out for me on this fucking app and wrote letters. Toya looked out for me to save my kids from being taken from me because Ebony was trying the hardest to get my babies took, okay? Even Low
Damn.
tried to get my babies took.
Low?
Yeah, Low. I
Oh.
don't mind telling this. It's tell truth. Even Low. Low decided to be friends with Eb and to make Eb happy. Low started making fake CPS calls on me.
Damn.
So with that being said, Brandon was my enemy then. Brandon had my back. But what happened with me and Brandon was I didn't want to take the bait of giving him my money. And I keep saying my ex-girlfriend, because even though we argue, she always steer me right. But then she'll also do some messy shit towards me. But that's just me and her little specs. But she always steer me right when it comes for me being fucked over. She never let nobody fuck over my money. So Brandon, one night I had a big PK and I won a lot of money. And Brandon wanted me to go in private because Brandon had reported his page to the bank. I don't know if y'all ever noticed, Brandon have changed host page so many times because he used to report to the bank at first. And Brandon couldn't, he was stuck, he couldn't throw beans. He was supposed to come throw in my PK. Matter of fact, Keith went live and ripped him apart. Nicole ripped him apart. So Brandon acted like his beans was stuck. He was just throwing pumpkins. And I had this big ass PK. Brandon didn't come through like he was supposed to. And I was devastated or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking for Brandon to come through with these dragons. So
Yeah.
everybody came through with these dragons. My ex-girlfriend came through with 6, 7 dragons. Brandon hit me up and was like, hey, me, you, and Donnie gonna do a private, and you throw all the dragons on me. And Donnie, throw us everything. Trust me, and I'm gonna get everything back to you. I did it. I told Nicole. Nicole was like, my PK tomorrow. What you got? What you gonna throw on me? I said I gave it all to Brandon. Nicole said what? I said I gave Brandon it because Brandon said blah 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 blah. You know, man, I don't talk about Miss Jackie, but yeah.
Oh, well, Ashley, how did you trick them on your audition time? I
I
heard you
mean,
tricked
because
them.
I don't know if you know, I have my own agency on Bigo. Okay, it ain't really been moving
Oh.
because I ain't really been on here, but yeah, I got my own agency on Bigo. And by me doing so many auditions, I have learned even if you just sit and be quiet, B gonna only stay in the room for the first 15 minutes, and after that they gone. Even if you sit and be quiet, long as it's clear and you not in the car, you ain't really got to say nothing to have nobody in the room, and you gonna pass that fucking audition. So with that being said, I knew if I go live and just be regular, Bigo really ain't paying attention. They just want to see clear, no fuzziness, clear sound. After 15 seconds or 5 seconds, they gone. So I already knew what I was doing because I done did so many. I done did so many people audition and told them just act like you doing a regular live if you think you're gonna be trolled. And then 15 seconds, Bigo, 15 minutes, Bigo gone. The rest of the 15, you really good. I done had Monica to audition. Monica then went live and said, fuck Bigo, fuck you white people, all y'all and she passed her audition. I done had people go live and do all kind of dumb shit and pass the audition. I did an audition 2 months ago for a Kia agency, and I wrote the L through the whole audition and I passed it. So I know Bigo don't really be looking at these auditions like when I first auditioned, I was like, flight, share, and tell. Oh, I want to be a doctor. My favorite color is red. No, they don't be listening to all this shit. So I just went live and did a regular live. Like I was just chilling on my live talking to people and I was doing my audition. Because I knew everybody was going to try to come and report it. So I changed the time. I didn't tell them the time. I did my regular live and I just act nonchalant and passed it.
Um. Okay. So you did good. Okay. So you passed it. Congratulations, number one. And so yesterday you called the cops on Brandon, right? You called the police. You spoke to the police. So how is that case going? So did the police write a police report or
Mm-mm.
anything?
He told me to get out the app. I gotta get the right cop. Sometimes you get a cop that really don't give a fuck. They just want to get back in their car and do what they do. But then you got some cops where it's their
Yeah.
passion. But for Brandon, I'ma stop talking, but I'ma handle it. Brandon is harassing me at this point because even when I was going across the street, he was double B going me and writing Wayne, telling Wayne he shouldn't have me on the app. So at this point, Brandon harassing me. And if your wife can put charges on you and make you leave her alone, I damn sure can.
His wife.
Yeah, Brandon wife. He not allowed to be around her or his son, his 2 or 3 year old son, for stalking her. He not gonna do me how he do her.
Oh. Oh wow.
Bring the order on him. And then they got when he can't see his son either, the baby boy. And all of a sudden the kids don't live with him no more neither because he used to have his 2 kids living with him, not his daughter, but a more used to live with him and Zaya. And I noticed his kids ain't living with him no more neither. And he had custody of them and was raising them. So I really don't know what the fuck going on with that.
Wow. Dang. But y'all at one point wasn't y'all so tight? Wasn't you and Brandon was tight at one point? You was riding for him. At one point y'all was good. You used to call that your brother, right?
Hell yeah, that was my brother.
Ashley, you don't miss the way y'all used to be?
Nope, because I realized Brandon was more toxic than me than anything. I now that I don't fool with Brandon, I don't get CPS calls no more. I don't go through none of the things I was going through when I was with him. When I was with Brandon, I was catching hell, man. Man, I had CPS at my door like left and right. He never called on me physically, but people hated me like they hated L because Brandon had me on the go while I was going at the girls. He would call me and be like, hey, this girl about to come. I need you to get in a row. And she'll come up there and I'll be like, bitch, what you want? My brother don't want you, bitch. Get your nasty ass down, ho. And I'll go off on the hoes or whatever. And people be like, ooh, she jealous that every girl that look better than her not knowing Brandon called me over there to read them down.
I ain't gonna front, Ashley. I want you to come on this. I want you to come on this app and shake it up. You are the queen, girl. I need you to go and do your goddamn things. I'm not saying everything you do is right. I'm not saying everything Eb do is right, but I know your power. You have power. You could come up in a room and shake that shit up, and you hop down and you leave. You're for
And anybody who follow me will tell you I look deep. I see hurt. I see someone that just wants somebody to love them. I see her being lost. I really do. But then she'll say some shit, and I'll be like, fuck her being lost. Fuck her being hurt. Fuck her not having a mama. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch. But then I go into a phase where I be like, damn, this girl really lost, man. This girl really never had nothing, man. This girl really think people jealous. Cause now, if you pay attention, she went from saying, I want to fight her because I want to be with Brandon. I'm in love with Brandon. So now she's saying, Aries, you did all that, and I still got Brandon, bitch. You still ain't got him. And Aries don't much know Brandon. Aries is full gay with a wife. She don't much know Brandon. She want everybody to believe that we is fighting her or arguing with her because we want Brandon. She get that nigga too much power. Don't know. Listen, I said with Brandon before, all these bitches. If I want to whip out this motherfucking cooter cat and show it to him, it could have been done. I don't want no Brandon. Brandon younger than me. I don't look at Brandon like that. I go after the old school, not the young school, boo. And to be honest, I like girls more than I like boys. So with that being said, I'm not trying to fuck Brandon. I don't know why. And then, drama, you always catch T. Did you catch Ebony Mama saying when Ebony after the fight, yeah, bitch, and Ebony still got Brandon. He ain't gone
Uh-huh.
nowhere. She still got Brandon. So what do her mama know about her and Brandon for her mama to say that? And if you notice, they said it while Josh was gone. When Josh came back from the store and brought them the keys, her mama didn't say that shit about Eb still got Brandon. So what do your mama know, or what do you really got your mama thinking that we is fighting you over Brandon? What do your mama really know that Brandon is your side nigga? Because Brandon did come to Houston and see her, and they didn't put that shit on camera. What is it your mama know? Because your mama is a slut, and y'all had them type of conversations. So it's something your mama know for your mama to say, and you still, and she still with Brandon. Bitch, y'all still ain't getting.
I haven't heard that.
And she bust out and super asked her what was the happiest moment of her life. And she said when she was with her baby daddy, she bust out crying. And she had to close the camera and cry her lashes off her face. And I was like, the happiest time of your life is when you with your baby daddy. I mean, maybe that's true for her. But an average person, my happiest time is when I gave birth to my children and looked them in the eyes. And I couldn't believe this was what I carried for 9 months. My happiest time is when I graduated from high school. You know what I'm saying? She was like, my happiest time is when I was with my baby daddy. She didn't say Josh. She said when I was with my baby daddy.
Damn. And her baby daddy was married?
Yeah. But she called
Oh.
herself a side chick. You never seen her Instagram? Her name is a side bitch.
Oh yeah, I did see her Instagram.
Because you know,
Yeah.
Josh, when she was messing with Josh, Josh was married, but his wife died from HIV/AIDS. She passed away. But Josh was married when she was messing with him because the cousin Cree, she didn't talk. We didn't interview her before.
What?
She told she was telling Ebony that Josh, when Josh used to come down there and be back with his wife, Ebony would come down there and get him and look for him. But yeah, Josh was married, died, and they ended up being together.
Their ass whooped. And
And you
I
went
just
live
asked her
with them
what she
down
all
there and
right.
aired that lady business
No,
out
he
when
No,
she
told
I
her
didn't.
trusted
No, I
you.
that.
didn't. No, I didn't never air her out. I swear to God, I didn't. I never
He
talked
did.
bad about her till her mama got involved in it after Brandon got involved in it. Me and her was talking. I ain't never say nothing to her, flirting or nothing. She was getting her ass whooped. She was on live, and I was just asking her why she won't leave the dude alone. I hit her up like, if you can talk, hit me up. She hit me up. Then she don't want to talk on Facebook because dude be going through her phone. So she said she'd hit me up on Instagram. She hit me on Instagram. We talked on Instagram. She was just telling me the shit that was happening. And I was just telling her to leave the nigga alone. Like, you feel me? And she was talking about she want her money back and all this. But I was just telling her to quit fucking with dude, period, because she ain't go get it. He said he was waiting on a record deal, $200,000. I'm like, he lying. Basically, and she was cool. She had left him and everything. Brandon got on there. She was on there with Brandon and told Brandon she talked to me, and Brandon was talking all shit about me, and she was like, well, my loyalty. She said her loyalty was with Brandon. So I was like, fuck it, then you feel me? Then her mom got on there talking crazy to me. So when I started talking about her mama, that's when she got to saying shit, and I'm like, bitch, I just tried to help you. I didn't do nothing. I tried to help getting your ass whooped when I was trying to help you out. I ain't come over. She don't got. She can show you all her messages. I never flirted with her. Never tried to talk to her nothing. She would kept getting on live in her crying and shit from getting beat up, and I just reached out to her, telling her she could just leave the nigga alone. She telling me Greedy whooped her ass because of me. I'm like, how? When we never said nothing at all. Period. It was all about him. We never talked. Period at all. She can never say that. She can never say I even tried to talk to her. I never asked for her number. I only talked to her on Instagram. I didn't do none of that shit. She up here saying Brandon told her she couldn't fuck with me no more, and she said that her loyalty was with Brandon. She couldn't fuck with me because Brandon got mad, but Brandon and all that shit. I didn't say nothing till her mom started talking shit because I don't even know her mama. After I started going in on her mama, she said something. That's when I just dogged the fuck out of her. Bitch, fuck you. You over there getting your ass whooped and like it and la la la. I didn't go live on that girl. She lying like a motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, cause she
That's
said
facts. I ain't go live on her.
Okay, I gotta come right back. I'll be right back.
she did say after. Okay, she did say after that she got off the phone from venting with you. You went live, and she said you was lying with Savannah, basically
She
telling
lying.
all
She
the tea.
lying. She lying.
Okay.
She lying. No, I didn't. I ain't tell none of her business because why would I tell her business and I couldn't because Greedy was go find out and try to whoop her ass. Me and her, nobody could know we was talking. Why would I be trying to get her to quit getting her ass whooped? Then get on live as soon as I get through talking to her and talk to Savannah about her getting her ass whooped. I didn't say nothing until she got on that bitch ass shit with Brandon. Like, that's when I said something. Her and Brandon got on some bitch ass shit and her mama got involved. I ain't had no problem with Karma. I started dogging her mama, and then Karma had something to say about me. That's when I started talking about her getting her ass whooped. But I didn't never do no shit like that. She lying. Oh, yeah, talk to me, vent to me, and then get on live to get you to get your ass whooped. And we ain't got no problem. She a fucking liar. I didn't do that shit. I wouldn't even try to do that. I reached out to her. Why I'm going to reach out to her to expose her? And I talked to her like 4 or 5 times on 4 or 5 different days. So what made me just do it after Brandon and all of y'all do that? What made me do it? She's a fucking liar. Shut up, bitch. I'll do it to you.